In a world where compromise was the norm, Daniel stood out, not because he was perfect, but because he was devoted. He wasn't just a man of prayer. He was a man who prioritized intimacy with God above all else. When Babylon's culture tried to change his identity, Daniel remained unmoved. Why? Because his identity was rooted in his relationship with God, not in what surrounded him. While others bowed to false gods, Daniel knelt before the one true God. Daniel, chapter 6, verse 10 says, "Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem, he kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day, and prayed, and gave thanks before his God, as he did aforetime." 3 times a day, not just when it was convenient, but when it was costly. He didn't pray to be seen. He prayed because he was anchored in the secret place. When the decree was signed to stop prayer, Daniel didn't panic. He didn't hide. He went right back to his prayer spot because his relationship with God was his lifeline. But here's what you need to understand. The lion's den didn't define Daniel. The secret place did. The crisis didn't make him bold. The closet did. What he did behind closed doors empowered him to stand strong before open threats. You want to live with unshakable faith like Daniel? You can't wait until the crisis to start praying. You can't wait until the lions roar to seek God's face. Daniel's power in the lion's den wasn't built in the den. It was built in the secret place. While the world was bowing to idols, Daniel was bowing in prayer. While the culture was drowning in distractions, Daniel was diving into God's presence. Psalm chapter 91, verse 1 says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." Not visits, not drops in, dwells. God isn't looking for drive-through prayers. He's looking for those who dwell, those who linger, those who stay. Daniel's intimacy with God didn't just keep him safe, it kept him set apart. His consistency in prayer made him a threat to the enemy. His unwavering devotion drew a line that said, "I belong to God, no compromise, no turning back." And what about you? Today, God is calling you to deeper intimacy, to relentless prayer, to a relationship that goes beyond the surface. Because when you know God deeply, you won't bow to the pressure of the world. You'll stand firm in the power of His presence. What is your secret place? Where is the spot where you meet with God daily, where you pour out your heart, where you anchor your soul? Psalm chapter 27, verse 4 says, "One thing I ask of the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord, and to seek Him in His temple." God isn't just calling you to visit His presence. He's calling you to dwell there. He's calling you to wake up early, stay up late, and meet with Him, no matter what. Because when the storms rage, it's not your strength that will save you. It's your surrender in the secret place. When the world pressures you to bow, it's not your reputation that will keep you standing. It's your relationship with the one who holds you up. So today, choose the secret place. Choose the time, the space, the moment where you lay everything down before God and say, "You are my lifeline. You are my strength. You are my anchor." Because Daniel's greatest victory wasn't in the lion's den. It was in the prayer room. Type, "I choose the secret place" in the comments, and share this and remind someone that their power is forged in prayer.